Let's consider science and biology as fields. What is science? Generally, science can be defined as an organized search for truth about the universe and everything in it. It follows specific methods of thought and action that are characteristic of science. We call the scientific method in general. The truth of science is limited to empirical verification. That is, we can see and touch and feel and understand these things through our ability to understand the physical world around us. And the universe we're talking about is everything we can perceive relative to the physical universe, including all the biological aspects of it. We talked about truth, and one thing I need to point out is there are actually a couple of different kinds of truth: absolute and relative. An absolute truth would be true everywhere, for everything, and forever. It will always be true. A relative truth is limited to what we can perceive and is changeable with more evidence. Science is a relative truth, as is all human knowledge of any kind, simply because all truth that we know as humans is limited by our abilities to understand things as humans. Characteristics of science. Science has a dependence on observations and measurements that others can verify. There is also a requirement in science that our explanatory ideas or hypotheses are testable by experiments that others can repeat. If we can't repeat an experiment, then the results were probably incorrect. Kinds of science. Two major ways of looking at science are discovery science and hypothesis-based science. In discovery science, we look around us, we describe nature, and from what we see and what we understand, we apply the inductive reasoning method using facts to develop broader generalizations. These generalizations often lead to the formulation of hypotheses and eventually theories. Hypothesis-based science takes up where discovery science leaves off. We use these broad explanatory ideas or theories to develop and test specific statements, hypotheses. In this, we apply the deductive reasoning method in order to look at specific instances through our understanding based on large generalities. What is biology? In general, we say it's the study or science of life. The unfortunate thing about this is we do not have a really good definition of life.